What starts as a guilty pleasure, peeking into your neighbor's wild nights, becomes a shocking twist about trust, intimacy, and the lives we secretly wish we had. The neighbor's window will make you rethink what's really happening behind the glass, because in the end, the young man whose freedom you admired is slowly dying. The Neighbor's Window is a 2019 Oscar-winning short film that explores the story of a couple spying on their neighbors. The film opens with Ali, a mother in her late 30s, played by Maria Deja. She is exhausted, sitting in her apartment surrounded by the chaos of young children. Her husband Jacob, portrayed by Greg Keller, is equally worn down, fumbling through the routines of parenthood. Their dialogue is sharp, tinged with frustration, as they complain about the monotony of diapers, dishes, and the loss of spontaneity in their lives. This establishes them as a couple trapped in domestic fatigue, longing for something beyond their four walls. The next moment shifts when Ali notices movement outside their window. Across the street, through the large glass panes of another apartment, she sees a young couple. They are carefree, energetic, and nakedly intimate, not bothering to close their blinds. Ali and Jacob watch, half shocked and half entranced. The young neighbors, played by Juliana Canfield and Ben McHugh, are introduced without words, defined entirely by their bodies, laughter, and the aura of freedom. Their presence becomes a silent but powerful contrast to Ali and Jacob's weary existence. Scenes unfold with Ali and Jacob repeatedly drawn to the window. They spy on the neighbors having sex, dancing, drinking, and throwing parties. The voyeurism becomes a ritual, almost an addiction. Ali's tone shifts from annoyance with Jacob to fascination with the neighbors. Jacob jokes crudely, but beneath it is envy. The young couple's vitality becomes a mirror, reflecting what Ali and Jacob feel they've lost. Their own intimacy is strained, their conversations clipped, their exhaustion palpable. As the film progresses, the spying takes on layers. Ali watches the young woman strum a guitar, the young man cook shirtless, their apartment glowing with music and laughter. Ali's face betrays longing. She wants that freedom, that youth, that sense of possibility. Jacob is too, caught between humor and melancholy. Their marriage feels stuck, and the neighbor's window becomes both entertainment and torment. The turning point arrives when Ali notices the young man's health deteriorating. His body weakens, his movements slow, the parties stop, the vibrant energy fades. Eventually, Ali and Jacob see the young woman crying, sitting beside him. The voyeurism shifts from erotic fascination to somber empathy. The neighbor's window, once a portal to desire, becomes a window into suffering. In the final scene, Ali encounters the young woman outside. She introduces herself, awkwardly admitting that she and Jacob have been watching. The young woman, instead of anger, responds with quiet honesty. She and her partner had been watching Ali and Jacob too. They envied the family life, the children, the stability. What Ali saw as drudgery, the young neighbors saw as a dream. The revelation lands heavy. The film closes with Ali returning to her apartment, her perspective altered. She looks at her children with softened eyes, realizing that what she has, though exhausting, is precious. The neighbor's window no longer holds a lure. It holds a lesson about longing, perspective, and the unseen struggles behind glass.